earlier about Hansei, and some of you may have come across this before, but for me, Hansei is one of the most important elements of my lean leadership. It's actually been life-changing, both in terms of my professional and personal life. And Hansei although it's a Japanese term and it comes out of Japanese culture, you will recognise a lot of this from other cultures, including some of the Western traits. But it's really about acknowledging one's own mistakes and pledging improvement. The habit of Hansei is probably one of the key differences between the Japanese and Western way of thinking in terms of how it's been actually integrated into day-to-day life. It may go some way towards explaining why problem solving in the form of Deming or PDCA cycle was adopted with such sustainability by a large number of Japanese companies, and it resonates at every level in their organisation, from practical problem solving at the shop floor level through to Hoshin Kanri at the board level. So the lean leader must be able to both practice and teach Hansei in order to garner the level of deep reflection that a lean organisation requires. When the lean leader is able to practice Hansei as a habit, there's a certain freedom of action that they achieve, whereby they feel free to experiment with new approaches and accept challenges without the fear of failure. It's truly a liberating experience. So what we're going to ask you to do at the end of each section, or preferably, if you so choose, at the end of each lesson, is to take a few moments to reflect upon what you've learned and ask yourself 3 simple questions. What were your key learning points? What changes could you make as a result of that learning? And what current problems or challenges could it help to solve? And by doing this, you will help not only to cement the learning, but also to think practically about how you can utilise it straight away. So I really would encourage you to do that in all of the books that I've written and throughout all of the trainings that you'll find on the Leading with Lean Academy. Hansei is central to the learning experience. And I do encourage you to practice all the way through this course.